Hello everyone, this is Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel here, ready to run through the next part of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. So, we saved Yunobo, and we also remembered Daruk. We only have one memory to go before we have all 18, and honestly, it's the one that Link probably does not want to remember the most, given who it is. But anyway, so I talked about going around Death Mountain and doing stuff, and that is exactly what I meant to do. We're gonna try and get as much as we can for Death Mountain done, but the main goal here is to unlock the remaining shrines of the entire ELDIN region. And what I mean is, pretty much everywhere, not here, but everything that the ELDIN Tower considers part of its region. Like, you know on the map how they have these lines here? Well, considering the area that, the ELDIN Tower covers, I only have 3 shrines left before I have all of them. One is on the way to where we need to go, but, I actually did a little bit of a practice before this just to make sure I knew exactly where I was going. One is of the only shrine quest that we have left in the ELDIN region, and then there's this one which is easily accessible by just gliding from the ELDIN Tower. And I did even try that too. I did try a couple things out because I wanted to know what I wanted to do. Now, if for some reason this doesn't take very long, which it might, depending on how well I do the shrine quest, depending on how long I take, if I still have a bit of time, like if I'm not over 30 minutes, I may go and do 1 or 2 other things. One of which is, I want to get the Spring of Power out of the way, because I'd like to get that shrine unlocked as well. And to be honest, I actually would love to come back to the Faron region and start opening up more shrines around here too, because I'd like to get those out of the way. I have got quite a lot of shrines that I need to do, and quite a lot of shrines that, there's a lot of shrines around here. I don't know why 120 was necessary. Anyway, the first thing I need to do is I need to go to a particular hut. Not that one. I believe it's this one. It's in the northwest. Should see this guy. Blade on. So, brother? Yeah. His little brother, GORON. Yeah. Anyway. I understand. His face! Just, his face, oh shoot. Brother. So, I need to say, where did he go? He went off to Gorko Tunnel, which is southwest of Gorko Lake. Anyway, this triggers the shrine quest, A Brother's Roast. Now, I've already, practiced where to go, and I know where to go. You can get here in, one of maybe, well, many different ways, because, I mean, you can, anywhere that is, explorable, like, anywhere you see on a map, you can go there. Like, anywhere, at all, you are able to go there, except for here. Except for pretty much here. You cannot go there. The edges of the map and the upper areas up there, pretty much, yeah, you cannot go to those areas, but anywhere else is free game. Anyway, so, yeah, that's where this red pin is. That's Gorko Tunnel, and we're also going to need to head here as well, and this is going to be really painful for me. But anyway, I figured I'd at least try and get the remaining shrines out of the way, is because I just like to make sure that everything's all taken care of, because I want to spend as little time around Death Mountain as necessary. Mainly because I hate the limiting factor of the superheated areas. That really just... it rubs me the wrong way, pretty much. Oh. Okay, apparently there is another one of those. That is just one big giant statue of Gorons and such. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So technically, we're supposed to, like, wrap around, go through the thing up there. I showed where that was. I don't feel like that, though. Let's be a maverick. Let's be different. Let's climb up there, because I have the stamina. And believe me, with how they designed the entire area around here, there's, like, so many places where you can just take a breather. Like, you've seen how many places there are that are just, like, kind of like this, where you can just climb up and you don't have to bother with clinging onto the rock at all. Again, that's just the whole freedom that you have with doing things in this game. Again, I really do love that. I had a quick freeze there. I don't know what was up. Anyway, the general idea is you're supposed to use these minecarts to get around. Again, I also like that. Minecarts. Fast travel. Essentially. Okay, now, normally around here, there's this kid. Unfortunately, it is way too late at night, so I can't talk to him. He gives you a side quest that's honestly not even worth doing, but you know what? I am doing all of them. I do have to do all of them, because I gotta commit to the whole 100% thing that I do with this channel. Okay. Set that down all nice and good. Yes, I think so. And this will get me to the first of the 3 shrines. I'm not gonna worry about the hot springs, because, to be honest, I just like the minecart. Son of, Rudania is at it again. Wait, what's that over there? Okay. Thank you, Rudania. Thank you, seriously. I was not expecting that. Anyway, you're supposed to go up there in order to get to where we need to go to actually start the attack on Rudania in the first place. Instead, I am going to head here, have this pin delete itself, and get to the Dakako Shrine. I still never get the whole thing with how they actually add Q without a U at the end, but I'm just gonna assume it kind of has the K sound. Okay, can we all agree on... Where did my minecart go? You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Did it seriously go all the way? Holy... Okay, I'm not equipped for this. Haha, you cannot do anything to me. You cannot burn me, I'm already on fire! Oh yeah, I actually did check out when I was editing the last video. I did check it out. Even though I can do one-hit kills with the ice arrows against these guys, if you still see the ring there, it still technically does count as a headshot, so I'm still counting those. Watch this. Snipe! And I heard the noise there, so that counts as a headshot still. And that. That's still on the head, technically. Ooh, that was a rare one. It gave me a couple rubies as well. I will gladly take those. Oh yeah, I still need to get the... I need to have the ruby earrings in those as well. I need to get all those. I have got to remember that. Yeah. Anyway, what I was talking about with the whole thing with trying to spend as little time around Death Mountain as much as possible is because I'm thinking after I'm done with what I need to do at Death Mountain, because technically there's no other places that have this condition other than that one little hotspot for the shrine. I was thinking afterwards I would sell off my Flamebreaker armor. Because again, I just feel like, more or less, once I'm done with it, I don't need it. Then again, most armors in the game are very situational. Which means you have to have a lot of armors in order to kind of cover your ass for a lot of places. And while you, of course, can get substitutions, like the earrings and that, the extra bonuses that you get with the armor sets and that just gives you that much more of an incentive to have them. I should probably wait until it's like after until it's morning, pretty much. I should probably wait until then because of what we kind of need to do here. And given how dark it is. Anyway, there's a cooking pot here. And this should be GORON. So anyway. Oh. His big bro's here. But anyway, we gotta help him out. Next here, head down the hill to Scorching Cliff. There you can find rock roasts. This is essentially like Majora's Mask all over again, except more dangerous. A lot more dangerous. And because he's an NPC, he has an excuse. It's called Goron Shoulder. Very serious, blah blah blah. Oh, and just wait till later. Just wait until after we finish this shrine quest. Anyway, I wanted to wait because here's the thing. Once you start taking a rock roast all the way up here, this area gets immediately more dangerous. You have so many of these black moblins running around. I can't exactly freeze them with my... I can freeze them with my ice arrows and all that, but because we're in Death Mountain, that lasts for, like... I almost want to say literally a second. I guess another alternative would be to, probably... There's a couple alternatives. One is I can probably do something like, I could utilize the ability of the ancient arrows to totally one-shot them. Or, you know, I can spam ice arrows pretty much. Or technically, I could just use Urbosa's Fury. You know, I'd probably have a lot better of a time if I used something with a quick shot ability. Oh, do I want to, though? Oh, yeah, I forget. Oh, yeah. It's this one. It's a little less power, but it lets me, and less range, of course, but it does take care of them pretty quick. And while I can try to do the sneak strike and all that, think about it. Think about kind of what we're doing. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should have got a blizzard. Ah, there we go. See those rocks? Those rocks are the other thing. And just wait until we start heading up. No, seriously. Anyway, you gotta be really careful around here because you have a limited amount of rock roasts here. But you can get over here, and as you see there, as soon as I got down here, the moblins immediately respawn. I think it's high time that we abuse the ancient arrows. Actually, I should quickly switch off to my ancient bow again. Because, again, this is the only bow with a high range that I'll even be able to use around here. The other ones will start burning, losing durability, and here come the rocks again. Everything resets once you go for a rock roast, pretty much. Because you see, you've got so many of these guys around here, you've got rocks tumbling down, and you have to carry this thing. Like I said, it's like Majora's Mask, but probably about 10 times more dangerous. Oh, and here comes another one. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. I will take that. I will also take this moblin guts and other moblin parts because I can either get Mon or other things. And now to abuse the power of the ancient arrows. Strike anything other than a guardian. And that happens. It is essentially a one-shot kill. However, because of what the ancient arrows do, enemies do not drop anything. So if you are not worried about getting, say, monster parts and that, then you can abuse these as much as you want. But again, the fact that ancient arrows are hard to come by and they are kind of expensive to kind of get manufactured. Oh my god. Friggin'. Ugh. Oh, just wait till we get near the end. Just wait until we get near the end. Alright, now, since I see that I believe I got all the moblins taken care of. There was a red choo-choo up there. What do I hear? Oh, that's the guy I was trying to aim at. There. That should be taken care of. Oh, right. Well, calls for this. Thing is, I don't believe I really need those, other chew jellies. There it is! That's what I was talking about. Big, giant, freaking boulder coming your way. That bird's dead. But yeah, there's this big, giant boulder that comes down as you get closer to the tunnel. You do not want to get hit by that because, one, it probably hurts like a son of a bitch. Two, you're going to drop your rock roast, where if you drop it on anywhere other than those flat platforms, it rolls down and it goes into lava and you gotta do this again. First time I did this, I think I got down to literally the final rock roast before I managed to make it up here. So I did not want to take chances. So bring it over and let's actually cook this thing up. Yeah, a rock roast. You actually cook it up. The same way we actually cook up pretty much everything else. And then it just look at it. It literally looks like something that just came out of Death Mountain. With like lava inside and everything. Look, you can even see it moving in there. And just the way he's eating it, too. Oh, he is having a great day after this one. You can even hear him swallow, too. Just the amount of details. And also the cutscene. They have a legit cutscene and everything. They put so much detail into this. Oh, and check this out. Now, if only that was a thing that could be done in real life. If only. No mountain would be safe from mankind. No mines at all would be safe from mankind. They could not hide anything. But anyway, we have completed the shrine quest. And with that, a brother's roast is complete. Also, Bladon, you are a total liar. Goron shoulder my ass. Oh my god! Their faces! In sync! In sync! I almost want that to be the thumbnail for this video. Anyway, the Kerama Shrine. Got that one done. And that should be it. At least for up here. But we still have one last thing we need to do before we have every shrine unlocked on Death Mountain. And it's already been like a little over, it's only been like a little over 20 minutes, so you know what? I think I will be able to leave Death Mountain and go unlock another shrine or two. Yeah, so it's pretty much another shrine hunt, people. Anyway, I will see you at the Eldin Tower. Beam me up, Zelda. Now, for the last shrine that we need to do, or like, to unlock, for the last shrine, I marked it because it's right over there. And we can glide there. Not the intended way. The intended way is you're supposed to come around here, and there are these metal blocks that you have to use magnesis to create a sort of bridge in order to get over here. It's really dangerous, though, because once you fall into the lava, you've got to do that all over again. Whereas with what I'm doing, I just have to literally glide over there, and I will make it. And I actually have done this. Again, I practiced this before I actually started doing this, because I wanted to know exactly what I could do and how I wanted to do things. But anyway, with this, we will have all the shrines unlocked for the ELDIN region. And that is going to be nice, because then I can just do all these all together. The Qua Rame Shrine. I guess. But anyway, that should do it. I did check my guide, and there are supposed to be 9 shrines that are within the area that is considered the ELDIN region. Again, I talked about the whole thing about the borders. I kind of wish the borders stayed, because then you'd know what region you were technically in. But other than that, so this one we already took care of, and I took care of these beforehand. Already did these as part of the pre-Death Mountain Shrine Hunt. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We now have every shrine in the ELDIN region. And you know what? I am glad. I am very glad, because that means I don't have to really worry about getting around Death Mountain and struggle doing it. Because I've got, like, pretty much everywhere where you will be going that you will really need to go. I have everything covered, pretty much. I could quickly head over here, but I don't want to start the attack. Not yet, because the attack takes a little bit, and then I actually have to go into Rudania itself, and that's gonna take some time. Plus, I also need to make sure that I get every treasure chest in there, too, because I'm still surprised that I got every chest in Varuta. Anyway, so seeing as I have no real need to stay here for much longer, I'm going to quickly head to the Spring of Power and open that up, and if I still have a little bit of time, I'll figure something else out. So, I will see you as we are heading here. Pretty much. Have I ever mentioned how much I absolutely love shield surfing? I wonder how old that's gonna get. Anyway, I've already showed where the spring of power was, so I just felt it was okay to just quickly cut and, just head over here. Anyway, I wonder if I think I talked about this, no, wait, that was during a failed recording. But anyway, I just want to quickly mention something real quick that I found very interesting. Might be unintentional, but it's very interesting. So as you head through here, and you come up here to see this, just make a real quick mental note of how this looks, and then think back to a previous game. I wonder if I got anyone's memory jogged yet. For those of you who haven't really caught on yet, this is very, very similar looking to the Skyview Spring from The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Just the way you enter this place. The waterfalls all over here. The goddess statue over there and the various waterfalls that you see around here. Like, over there as well, one of those two waterfalls in Skyward Sword, you had to go and get sacred spring water for the water dragon Pharaon, so you could actually get into the ancient cistern. But just the way everything looks here in the Spring of Power looks very, very similar to Skyward Sword. Except for the fact that there's no symbol of the goddess here, and that this is technically close to the ELDIN region. That's why you have the Tune of Current symbol. I believe that's what it was called. Anyway, I've been holding on to an extra Dinrao scale because that's what we need to offer up here. And in doing so, we will unlock the Spring Shrine. Now, I talked about how the Spring Shrines are considered Blessing Shrines. This is the sole exception. This one is a major test of Strength Shrine. And I'm also not going to do it until I do another Shrine run, which actually will take care of all 3 of the Spring Shrines all at once. The Tatsuya Nima Shrine. Thinking about it, it's been 30 minutes. Should I go a little longer? Should I go a little longer? I'm not entirely sure. Let me check my map and just figure out exactly where else I could go to just quickly do a shrine or 2. Ooh, there is one down here by Ulria Grotto. There is one that I could quickly do and set up for another shrine. Oh, I keep forgetting about this one. No. I'm doing this one next. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I am doing this one next. To get to this one, you can either jump from the top of Mount Lanayru, or what I'm doing is warp to Varuta and glide down from there. I will encounter a bit of wind resistance, but honestly, that's like no trouble at all. Beam me up, Zelda! So, we're kind of put pretty close to Varuta, which means you have to get a little bit of distance so you can actually run around and get yourself positioned for where you want to go. Because again, if you get too close, you get warped to a certain part of the area, which is a little further away. And I want to get myself nice and set up so I can jump down here. Oh, but there is this, too. Ooh, I'll take that. Anyway, see that down there? That's our target. Normally, when you head down there, I think if I... Oh, right. I remember when I came down here before, I saw this. Let's get this little Korok out of the way. Because why not? I'm not solely focusing on, like, one thing. I'm trying to do, like, a bunch of things all at once. I want to try and do as much as I can. Oh, there's the... And this is kind of why I would honestly suggest gliding from Mount Lanayru. Because there's this wind gust that's here, and I don't know why it's here in the first place. Alright, I might need to switch off one of my... Yeah, because I see a Silver Lizalfos over there. Now, the idea here is, there it is. Remember that thing with the flower bed? Guess what? We gotta do it again. Except this time, you now have to navigate, oh. Never mind. The Ruko Mag Shrine. I think this had a shrine quest associated with it. Nope, but you had all these around. And I've got this guy trying to snipe me. Yeah, it's this guy trying to snipe me. Hey, buddy, that's not how you snipe. This is how you snipe. That was a nice headshot. Come on, buddy. Come on. I wanna... Ah, screw it. I'll climb up here and get him. Oh, there he is. Ah! Stay right there, yes. Son of a... Well, that's no headshot, but you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna hide in here. I'm not gonna go down. Actually, I shouldn't, because I might accidentally press A. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly hide in here, and I think this is where I'm gonna end it off. Yeah, I'm at like 35 minutes, so, anyway. We're done. Pretty much. As for what I'm gonna do next time, I should actually get rid of that, yeah. Should get rid of that so it's not, getting in the way. So, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do next time. But I am thinking of doing another shrine run where I take care of... Oh, right, I also have to unlock the Spring of Courage, and I never did that one yet. Plus, I could just quickly warp here and go do all that stuff. Maybe unlock some more shrines along the way as well. Yeah, I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is, so I'm just gonna pretty much end it off here. So, I'm probably gonna do another shrine run. I'll probably... I might actually focus on doing the, shrines up here, because I think 1 or 2 of them are blessing shrines. And I generally would just like to, get these shrines out of the way. Just so I have a couple more spirit orbs. I might only do 8, though, just so I have an even number of spirit orbs. Oh, yeah, I never showed off where the thing was in Goron's. I'll show it off when I'm done the shrine hunt. I promise. No, seriously, I do. I promise. I'll make sure to make a mental note of it. With that being said, I've drug out this outro long enough, so now I will officially end it. So, until next time, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along with this and my other Let's Plays, please consider subscribing. If any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know my Twitter and additional info in the lower left box of the video and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, aka the Gaming Rebel, and I will see you guys next time when we run through the next part of Breath of the Wild.